Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Artfully or Lee of Artfully Creative. So I had an idea that I wanted to share with you guys and it came up, sorry it's a mess because I've been creating in here like a mad scientist, trying to find the perfect combo between a traveler's notebook, a junk journal, and a 12 by 12 pocket page album. So there were aspects of each of those that I liked and some that I didn't. So for traveler's notebooks, what I love is the size and that they're simple and readily available. They don't take up much room. But what I don't love about those pre-made standard size notebooks is they're bound or stitched, and so stamping and sewing on those pages is harder. What I love about pocket page albums is that it's safe for your photos and it's quick to do, but I don't love the 12 by 12 size because I'm out of bookshelves for 12 by 12 albums. So that forms a problem. The next thing that I love are junk journals, but I didn't like the fact that some of the vintage items could not be archival, or I love to tuck in receipts and bags from purchases, but I don't know about the acidity of those. So that's how I came up with this new idea, a pocket page junk journal. So this is my first altered vintage book, and I created a traveler's notebook style, so that combined. So the reason that I wanted to come on here was to share with you that this new idea of creating a pocket page junk journal. So I will turn the camera down and walk you guys through exactly how I created that and why I came up with the idea, and I hope it'll help you guys to enjoy a combo of all of those three documenting styles that I shared. Okay guys, now that I have the camera face down, I can share with you how I created this. So here are the standard elastics, and I have two signatures in here, or two traveler's notebooks. Oops, sorry, I have my phone right in the way. Okay, so you see that there are two, and that they fit within this. I'm going to cover this because I don't like how much of the fabric was showing, so I still have to glue that in, but I did finish making the journals. And so I'll have a process video on the construction of this, how I added the fabric. I think I have to zoom out just a little bit. I'm a little bit too close. Okay. So here's my idea, and I created these with 12 by 12 archival page protectors. It's going to be hard to see that, but you can see the reflection with the studio lights. So I used my fuse tool and created, and that's what's great about the fuse tool is you can create pockets that are custom matched to the size of your vintage book that you're using or whatever you're using to make your junk journal. So in my case, these pockets are 5.5 by 7.5. And I could have probably gone all the way up to 6 by 8, but I think that the largest measurement, here's the measurements I had, but these of course are going to be different for you. And I did use all double-sided pattern paper from the Crate Paper Sunny Days collection. So the pockets are creased in the middle and then fused, and like I said, I cut these down to fit my project, and so every other page I can have a pocket page. And then I don't have to worry about slipping in my photos and then touching something that's not archival or acid-free. And what else I love about this is I can slide any of these out because I didn't bind this. It's simply slid under the elastic. So that way I can take this out and go stitch some fabric. It's just going to be a lot easier because I think of those things as I'm going according to what photos I have. So I don't always have the forethought to create the sewing beforehand. So that's why this is going to work better for me. So I will create some junk journal pages and do process videos on those, but I just wanted to do a flip through now that I got this altered vintage book junk journal finished. So here's another full page pocket. with the clear page protector. There's a ledger paper, a 3x8 pocket, which that's really popular. There's some printables. Ali Edwards does printables and pocket page protectors in this 3x8 size. And more crepe paper, another full-size pocket page, a craft sack that I just turned so that the other half is, and I also like that. I like that you can just slide something in. Say you want to add a doily, you don't have to rebind, and if you want to add certain items in, it's easy to slip them under the elastic here. Let's see. So that will be easy. Oh, I skipped a few pages. So there's another full size. There's a bag that now this isn't decorated. This is just the bare bones of the finished junk journal construction, but then I'll go about adding all my photos and stuff later. So here's a pocket that I've yet to stitch. So I haven't done any of the stitching. That's going to be once I figure out the size photos and everything that I'm going to tuck in these pockets and what color thread, then I'll go about doing the stitching. So here's, I think this is from a hymnal, and it says I'm on the sunny side. So I thought that was perfect for a Newport Beach. In the garden also, that will work. And then I have another 3x8 pocket, full page crepe paper. I love, 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 love this line. I mean, it's just perfect. The colors are perfect for Newport Beach and Balboa Boulevard because there's lots of this bright blue. So I have a doily. I think this is a 6-inch doily. Let's measure. Oh, nope, it's an 8-inch doily. Okay. And then see, you can tuck in different sizes. And then of course I'll be adding stuff over these pattern papers, but I like that they're double-sided. And then another full page pocket, another hymnal page, and another pocket. The back of that sack, another full page pocket, and then the back of that map. I can of course add I can add a large photo on here because the page protector is opposite it, so that will protect that. Another full-size page, another ledger page, and a 3x8 pocket for photos. And then this music paper that I added, some new Paper Fashion metallic watercolors that are brand new from American Crafts. So I mixed that with Vicki Boutin water brushes. So these watercolor markers, I added that and created some like mixed media aspects on this vintage sheet paper from 1969. Okay, a smaller pocket. This one's 3x4, so any of your pocket page journaling cards would fit in this one. This one's 3x4. And then here's another pocket that I'm going to end up stitching. The back of a Maggie Holmes card. So this is crepe paper, Sunny Days, and Maggie Holmes, and then I've added in some of her boxed card sets. So now we get to the second, nope, not yet. Okay, so that's a full-size page protector again. Then I have some more of the Sunny Days paper in a full-size pocket, and the vintage sheet music that I have some distress ink and coloring on. I did also use the Tim Holtz Distress Stain and Spun Sugar because it went with the colors of the Crepe Paper Sunny Days collection. It's a 3x8 pocket and a smaller. I just took some of the scraps from when I cut down these pages, and these pages were cut at 11 inches wide, so that makes them 5.5, and 8 3/4 inches high. So those dimensions are going to be changed depending on your book. So 3x8 pocket, ledger paper, a fold out from the Crepe Paper Sunny Days, another Crepe Paper Sunny Days, and a full pocket, a hymnal page, Heavenly Sunlight. That's going to be perfect also for my travel theme to Newport Beach. More crepe paper, and this is going to be a stitched pocket. Then I have a 4x6 pocket, or 3.5 by 5.5, and then I have a bag that I can tuck in receipts and stuff. This is from Maggie Holmes Flourish. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera because I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I combined the things, and I'm hoping you guys like it too. So a doily, an 8-inch doily, and then another one of the Maggie Holmes cards. Back of that Flourish paper. A sack, and then a 3x4 pocket. So you can see it's going to be easy to slip in my pocket page junk journaling, and several companies make the 3x4 size. So then that is another pocket that I'm going to stitch from the Maggie Holmes crepe paper. And the back, Mansions Over the Hilltop, that works for Newport Beach as well. And bringing in the sheaves. So I can always alter or add gesso, but I really like the words. So here's a 3x8 pocket here, a full sheet, and then the rest of that fold out. I love this pattern from the Sunny Days. I mean, it's perfect, right? Ledger paper. Now I could add some, I more wanted to have like a clean junk journal, so I did some of the distressing with pinks and aquas, and I like how that looks with the seashell pattern paper. So the backs of these, I'm going to be doing something special, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to leave this white, so this will be covered up. So you can use your single-sided papers in this. Another full-size pocket, and then the back of that vintage 1969 Reader's Digest music book, the 3x8 pocket, and the little fold out. I love this paper too. And then that's going to go on the back cover. So thank you for joining me for this flip through of my first pocket page junk journal. Bye! That was an original idea, but you know how that goes. Like every time I think, oh, no one's thought of that, then 50 people have already done it. So anyway, I haven't seen this done.